Hello there. So today I'm so excited because I'm going to be trying out the vamp stamp. If you've watched my channel before, specifically if you watched my video when I was testing out some Wish makeup, you will know I am horrendous at applying a liquid eyeliner. I don't wear liquid eyeliner, I don't do wings, I can't do it. I don't have the skill set, and also I have more mature skin, so the skin around my eyes isn't as youthful as it once was, making the whole process 10 times harder. So I picked up this little vamp stamp kit on AliExpress. It cost £3.53 and you get 3 different items, and you also get the instructions, which much needed, I feel. So I got the actual vamp stamp, and I got this one in medium. There are 2 other sizes. There's kitten, which is for like a super kind of subtle, a cute little wing. There's medium, which is what I got, which is a little bit more of a kind of pronounced wing. And then there's large for when you just want to, you know, kick butt. So it comes with the actual kind of double-ended vamp stamp. I don't know why, I find it so funny. Double-ended, like I can't say double-ended without thinking of something else. I know, it makes me sound like such a terrible person. Someone actually commented on my video one time that I was a borderline sex pest, and I just found that hilarious. It's just never a truer description of me has been said, like, ever. But anyway, I just like having a little bit of fun, and why not, you know, I'm just being myself, which apparently is a borderline sex pest. But we've got the little wandy thing that's double-ended, which is making me think all kinds of crazy things right now. And the tip is actually a silicone. I thought it was rubber at first, but it's not, it's silicone. This whole tool is just rather pornographic. Let's just be honest, it's pornographic in a way. Is that just me that's thinking that? I'm the only one? Probably. Okay, moving on. You also get the actual gel liner, which is black. I don't know how good it'll be, but I've heard a lot of people say that they don't really like it. And I have a little kind of a brush just to, you know, make things a little bit more fabulous if I need to. I'm hoping that I don't really need to. I'm hoping that the stamp is gonna, you know, fulfill its role and just leave me with a fabulous looking wing. If I do get a fabulous looking wing, that will literally be the very first time in my life I've ever had a fabulous looking wing. I mean, really. So I have watched a couple of videos giving demonstrations on the vamp stamp, but I am going to go ahead and read the instructions anyway, because I mean, why not? By the way, I always used to think this was called tramp stamp, and I thought, that's a little bit controversial, really. But then I realised, oh no, vamp stamp, I mean, really. Okay, so that's fine. The instructions just say, dip the vamp stamp into the, this is called Vink. I don't know why it's called Vink. Why is it called Vink? Oh, V-ink, like vamp stamp, V-ink, Vink. Very clever. Eyeliner ink, or your favourite liquid or gel liner. Make sure stamp is fully coated with eyeliner link. Align to the edge of your eyes as indicated and press on in a quick stamping motion to avoid smears or smudges. So, and it just says continue the lid along. So I actually have to do some eyelining here. This is not just like a, you know, product that saves the world. I actually have to go in and do some like eyelining, which I'm terrible at, like literally terrible. And also I've got my mascara on, which makes it virtually impossible. See, the excuses are starting early, but I cannot do anything to my eyes when I've got mascara on. I just find it impossible. But anyway, so we're going to begin. We're going to open up the Vink, I mean really the Vink, and I'm going to go in with one of the ends. This does very helpfully label which side goes on which eye, so I'm going to go in with the right one. Anyway, this is slightly kind of unexpected because it looks to have like a sponge bit on the top, and at first I was thinking, do I have to take the sponge bit off to expose like the Vink underneath? But when I saw like other videos of people demoing it, they didn't. They just like literally stamped right on top of the sponge. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to like stamp. Oh, I think I've got loads on. Are you meant to like cover the whole end of the tip with it? Because I don't know how you could not. Stamp. Make sure it's fully coated. Well, it's fully coated. I mean, I've got it everywhere. This is kind of messy. Like, where do I put this down onto after I've put it on my eye? Oh, anyway, let's just not worry about that right now. I'm being a little bit of a worrywart because I'm nervous is what's happening. I'm feeling very nervous and apprehensive about this because I feel like this is like my one and only hope of ever having an acceptable wing situation. But anyway, it just says align to the edge of your eye and press on in a quick stamping motion. So I've got to just be quick. Okay, I've got to be super fast, no hanging about. And can you see here? I don't know how well you can see. It's got like that little ridge. I think that that kind of hugs the corner of my eye. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous right now. So nervous. Okay, I feel like I'm taking my driving test. Like, this is super nervous. I feel like I'm having sex for the first time. It's so nervous. I mean, this is what... Okay, I've got a hair there. Okay, do this. Come on, you can do this, Anwen. You can do it. I feel like there's a hair there. What's going on? Okay. Oh! Okay, so maybe a little bit lower than one might want. And it looks like it's kind of floating, you know, mid-air on my face. I've not got the alignment quite right, but I feel like I could definitely kind of work with it. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it looks good. I'm not hating it. And I feel like if I did want to just kind of go in, and I have no idea how I'm ever going to do this, but, you know, I'm a big fan of like the grungy under eye kind of smoked out look. So I could even like maybe blend the smoked out eyeshadow into that, and it could work. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do the other eye while I'm feeling super confident and super like I've got everything under control. So again, I'm going to dip this in. By the way, it's really strange. The sponge is actually super saturated with the actual... Oh, it's not covered. Look, oh my gosh. I mean, that would have been a super faux pas. You really have to like bash it right in there. And this could get very messy because can you see like as I pushed it down, the liquid kind of comes up. It's like some kind of... scary marsh with quicksand in it. You step in it, you're under the quicksand, a crocodile's coming, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening right now? I mean, that's what it's like. Have I covered it all? Yes. Okay, I feel very nervous again. Okay, by the way, I've got this on my makeup table as well. It's kind of messy. I could do with like a little helpful stand. Okay, so this time I may just try and get my placement, you know, a little bit better because I feel like I failed a bit at the placement, but then again, I need to like match it up to my other eye. So maybe I do need to like go a little bit off with it. I don't know. Okay. It's not bad. I mean, I feel like it's not as wingy. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not as like wingy. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know what I can do at this point about that. I feel like at this point, this is where you need to have some form of a natural flair and skill for winged eyeliners, because even though this gave me the wing, it's like it gave me a little bit of like a template on which to work off. I've still got to like finish it off, you know, like this isn't finished. Like, the vamp stamp has simply stamped the wing on, but yet that's not done, is it? I still have to like do work. It's kind of like having a bike with one wheel. You know, you're halfway there, but you still can't ride it. It's like my eyes, they're there, but I still can't go outside like this, you know, in public. So there's still a lot of work that I feel you have to do yourself. I definitely feel like this stamp has given me an idea of what I need to do to kind of get it to sink in with my natural face. But I mean, I definitely feel like this is something you could work with, and I don't know, but I'm going to try and finish it off a little bit. I'm going to blend eyeshadow under my eyes. See, you end up doing like 10 times more work in order to get this to actually not look crazy, if you know what I mean. And also, one thing I was curious about as well was, because I do have more mature skin and I have little like wrinkles and fine lines and my skin isn't so taut. It's a bit more like elastic, you know, like in your knickers. It's a little bit more like stretchy and it moves around when you touch it. I mean, it's just the biggest ball ache in the world right now. Getting older, it's just going to get worse. I mean, let's face it. I've got to just get on with it, I suppose. But still, I don't know. I'll get Botox one day and then hopefully that will help the situation. But still, okay, so I need to do more work to actually get this finessed. At this point in time, I'm thinking, yes, I'm not hating it. It's done what it said on the tin. It's given me a stamp. But didn't really appreciate that I would have to like do more work. I thought I'd do the stamp, that's me, done, ready to go. That's not me done, ready to go. That's me looking a little bit crazy, like I've got floating wings on my face. But anyway, I'm going to go away. I'm going to try and finesse it as best I can and then come back and give you my final thoughts. But so far, I'm kind of liking it. I just like it. It's a novelty. It was fun. There's an adrenaline-fueled application, but I kind of loved it. I mean, yes. Also, as well, I do feel like I need to point this out because I didn't mention it at the beginning, but I got this from AliExpress. So chances are this is actually like a genuine vamp stamp. So I just wanted to like make that point because it probably isn't genuine. I feel like the actual tool, the stamp, would be probably exactly the same as the real one because it's just silicone, and I mean, you know, fake or not, it's the same kind of product. So I feel like this bit probably would be exactly the same as the genuine article, but I mean the liquid bit, I mean, who knows what that is. And I do notice that it is kind of moving around a bit on my super old eyes. I mean, really, what? I feel like it's not as finessed, and I'm facing this big realization that I'm gonna have to try and blend this like into my eye, and I have no idea how to do this. Does this product not realize that I can do nothing involving liquid eyeliner? Nothing. So I mean, this stampy bit is just not helped me out really in a way. I mean, I should have got the kitten one, and that would have just given me a slight flick, and then I wouldn't maybe not have needed to have gone in and done any extra work, you know, to get a line on my eyelid. I think I may get the kitten one, you know, just to test that one out as well. But for now, I'm going to use this little brush because I saw a lady kind of doing this, so I'm going to do it. And like this wing on this side looks a total bollocks. I mean, what is it even? It's not got that finesse the other one has. I'm going to go like this. This is where I destroy my makeup, okay? Are you ready? This is the moment. See what I mean? That's it. That's the moment. That's where it was messed up. To me, this is more like an eyebrow kind of brush. I'd never thought of actually using a brush like this, you know, to do like liquid eyeliner. It's actually not that bad at all. It's actually a lot easier, you know, to use a liquid eyeliner. I've only ever tried, you know, like a felt tip, you know, like an automatic kind of eyeliner situation. But I feel like this brush is actually a lot easier with a, you know, like a kind of gel product. I don't know why, I just feel like it's a lot easier to use. I feel like it would be easier if maybe I kind of held my eye out a little bit. Okay, so do you know what? I feel like this eye is becoming borderline acceptable. This one is just a disaster, but this one, look, it's not too bad. I mean, it's smudging a little bit, and I feel like I don't know what's going on really with it, but this eye isn't that bad, and this brush is a revelation. I'm definitely going to be trying to do my wings with this brush. Okay, so I'm just going to blend out under my eyes and see if that helps anything. Probably not, and I may even get this one off and try again in a bold move of really trying to test it out. Just one thing to note as well, this actually does wipe off incredibly easily. So if you do make a mistake, it's fairly kind of easy just to wipe it off, which is a good thing in one respect, because if you make a mistake, you can just get it off. But obviously it doesn't really say much about its lasting power. So, I mean, you know, pros and cons. But what I am going to do is just have a second go to sort out my left eye, because it was struggling back there. It really was. So, okay, I'm back in. I've stamped and I'm ready. She's ready. Okay, so that looks a little bit more of a human form than it did before. So, you know what? I'm not hating this. I'm not hating it. I feel like this could be like a really fun product. Keep in mind, you will have to go in and like, you know, kind of do your eyeline a bit, but I feel like this wing is the best wing I've ever experienced in my life. I'm just going to go away, try and finesse it a little bit, and then I'll be back with my final conclusions. But I'm actually very excited. I find this so much fun to play around with. It's so, I could be here all day just doing this. Honey's is like, Anwen, what are you doing up there? And I'm like, just fecking around with my double-ended silicone tip situation. And he'd be like, what? I'd be like, yes. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, really, he'd say, oh, okay, sounds like something you would do up there. Okay, so I kind of blended in some kind of chocolatey brown eyeshadow under my eyes just to try and, you know, connect up the wing with my under eye so it looked a little bit more kind of flowy together, you know, like feng shui, where you need to have like a natural kind of, you know, healthy flow around your house. I thought, yes, I shall do the same with my eyes, and I'm feeling a lot more, you know, at peace with the world right now. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Vamp Stamp from just kind of this first initial test out, that I actually really like it. I don't necessarily think that it suddenly kind of transforms you into some kind of, you know, winged eyeliner goddess. I mean, you definitely still have to do quite a lot of legwork. You'll have to kind of perfect, you know, the eyeliner bit leading up into the wing, which again, I can never do. I've practiced and I've practiced. I can never do it no matter how much I practice. But I definitely think that having the Vamp Stamp as like a guide, you know, so you can get that wing, which is, let's face it, a ball ache to try and achieve for the best of us. Apart from if you're Jacqueline Hill or Nikki Tutorials, you know, Jeffree Star. These people apparently have some kind of, you know, seventh sense in order to create wings. But I mean, I can't do it. I feel like it definitely does help. I would recommend this product to anyone who has been struggling with getting a wing or just eyeliner in general. I feel like it would be a fun and interesting product to try out. Definitely help you with your whole kind of eyeliner game. I also was very surprised by the fact that this, what to me looks like an eyebrow brush, actually really helped achieving the line kind of, you know, on my eyelid. I just found this was like really easy for some reason. I've always struggled with like felt tip, you know, like eyeliners, but that one was actually just surprisingly easy. So I would definitely recommend this product to you. I do just want to remind you that this was from AliExpress, probably not the genuine article, but I don't think it makes a difference with the stamp. Maybe the actual product of the Vink is, you know, different, but I mean, I certainly loved it, and for £4 I would recommend you get it, give it a go, and then if for whatever reason you wanted to then try out the genuine article, you could get that too. But I say save yourself the money. This one works fine. I mean, really. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I am delightfully surprised with how well this has gone. I know it's not perfect. I know it still looks kind of shit and it looks fecking amateur, and I get that, but for me this is such an improvement on my usual situation. And if you watched that video, the wish video where I'm testing out the eyeliner, you'll know exactly where I'm coming from with that. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, anything, just let me know down below in the comments, description, downstairs in the basement. Just let me know, and I will be back soon with more. I hope these helped you out. And by the way, just one other thing to mention, if you do have more mature kind of eyes, or well, if you're a more mature lady or man, I would definitely say give this one a go, because you're not actually having to, you know, kind of fight with your skin being a little bit more elastic, because you're literally just like stamping that bad boy on there. So I would definitely recommend this as well for more mature individuals. I think that it could be a really good tool, and it's just fun. I mean, it's super fun to play around with. I am going to go finally, like literally I'll probably say something else in a minute, but I think I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more. Bye. Just giving you a little close up. I mean, really. I mean, really.